So I have a surprise for you guys. The developer of this game, Miracle Moon, was kind enough to invite me to play this game and to give me early access to it. So this game, Birth Me Code, has not even come out yet. It is coming out next week. But for now, we're getting a little sneak peek of what's to come. And of course, this is another murder mystery killing game type of setting. I'm really excited to see what they're doing with this and to see what themes they're going to use and get to know the characters and stuff. So, alright, time to jump in. Dot dot dot. Where am I? Floating. I am floating. Floating in a sea of nothing. Dude, not to self-promo, but this is exactly how my fanfiction starts. Like, I'm not even joking. Before, everything was dark. Now, I know that you're here. That thought is comforting. Please, don't go. Not yet. I need you here. Right now. But it's useless, isn't it? I already know. No, I already know you'll kill me. Oh? And God witnessed all that had been made, and indeed it was good, and there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. So looks like we got some religious elements in this. Memento. This is messed up. Okay. I do like this art style. This is messed up, but it has to be done. The seat the girl was sitting on was uncomfortable. It was the least of her worries, however. Hunched over with her eyes closed, it was the perfect moment for introspection. Pandora. Oh, okay. Pandora. That's my name. At least, that's my nickname. It's made of Pan and Doron. Okay. It's Greek. It means all and gifted. So, the all-gifted, or the all-giving. That's a really poor name, because I have nothing to give. Just things to take. Take from who, you ask? From 8 animals. Okay. She remained immobile, as if she was afraid of what was soon to come. Afraid of the unknown, afraid of failure, afraid of being afraid. Every possible thing to be afraid of, all at once. In the room, 2 other people were alongside her, immobile. They already had their masks on, unlike the other girl. So that's a mask. I was wondering if it was a helmet. One vaguely resembled a rabbit, and the other, a wolf. The one next to the girl was similar to a bear in theme. I think it's about time to put on the helmet. It won't be long before they wake up, and if I'm not ready by then, I'd rather not think about it. There, it's on. Just as expected, I can't see anything through it just yet. That's because my helmet's special, given that I'm behind all of this. Ho-ho? I need to have some measure of control and all. The vision will be fixed once I connect to it. I can't see anything because the cameras lining the exterior aren't linked yet. I can hack any helmet thanks to that, which lets me spy on others. I couldn't make this kind of thing myself. A guy programmed it all for me. Interesting. Also part of my generic protag girl voice, as I know nothing about her yet. Is he a part of this too? No, I don't think so. All the people here have committed great sins, And it was all Pandora's fault. Oh? You could say it was my fault. I'm Pandora, after all. I've been Pandora for years. Well, I better get to it. Time to activate this piece of junk. Oh? Fudge nuggets. So he did program it to be a funny puzzle, which I can't say that I'm surprised about. I should have expected something like this from that piece of work. I don't think he really understood what these helmets were for. I mean, if he's having fun... Oh, whoops. In a way, that might be useful. I'm glad that's the case, but it also means I'm gonna have to solve this kind of thing every time I want to spy on someone. Huh. All I apparently have to do is to follow the instructions on the upper part of the interface, which is simple enough. Judging by what I'm looking at, he left me a way to get hints, too. That's nice, since I don't have the time to worry over solving it the proper way. Enough flubbing around. I'll just take the hints if I need them, so I can finish this ASAP. Solve the puzzle. I will try my best. Answer after the dot. Okay. This isn't a thing we type, right? So is it just you click on one and then confirm? No? Okay. Opera news. Can I... Oh! Okay. Opera news. Okay. So, I really hope these hints don't, like, cost us anything yet. Because if it's the first one, I usually have no idea where to go. The answer is answer. Is it? I can't get rid of it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, O and A and swir. Because that's how you pronounce that. Hey! I'm glad they started with a relatively easy one, even if I still had to use a hint. At least that was easy. Processing. What are we processing? Evaluating frequencies. Connection established. Smile and shine. Interesting. The helmet the blonde girl was wearing lit up. Hold on. Yeah, I'm vibing with this music. And I'm one of those people who, like, when it comes to music, I have pretty high standards, I think. So, yeah, I'm really liking this. Oh? Miu vibes immediately. Immediately. Then what the fuck is going on here? One of the teens wore a helmet that loosely looked like a rabbit's head. It was a sharp contrast to the cheerleader outfit she was otherwise adorned with. Colorful and bright in aesthetics, one could only expect the girl wearing it to be just as cheerful and happy. Judging by what she was screaming, she was anything but cheerful or happy. Look, I have no idea. Wolf Trooper? I keep telling you, I don't know what's going on. And no, I can't take off this weird mask either. The other student wore a canine helmet. His clothing was strange, as if he was wearing one of those skin-tight suits from an animated series. You don't get to pick how and when you get kidnapped, so that's what he was wearing. Okay. Their bickering continued, uninterrupted. I'm not buying that. You two were sitting there calm and peaceful like you own the place while I was going apeshit over here. You're still going apeshit right now. He's not wrong. Calm down. I was asleep and I bet she still is. We must have been drugged. Calm down? Do you even know who I am? You don't order around a girl like me. Such Miu vibes. Not in the sense of like, oh, it's the same character. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, their general vibes, their brashness, that is the vibe I'm getting from her. Then we should introduce ourselves, Miss Superiority Clompex. Then we should just not talk, actually. Then we should introduce ourselves, Miss Superiority Complex. Unlike the more agitated rabbit girl, the wolf boy was still calm, studying his current surroundings without blowing anywhere near the same fuss than she was. No, fuck, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling anybody. What if you're after my money? No, fuck no. Okay, I see she's going to be one of those types. Okay, then don't ask me if I know who you are. The wolf boy thought about it and came up with an alternative. Do you have some kind of nickname then, or anything else like that? I can't go around calling you Bunny, and I bet you'd hate that too. Bunny? What are you talking about? The mask you have, it kind of looks like a rabbit. It has 2 ears, see? Here and there. Yours looks like a wolf's head, I guess. No, that was okay. Yours looks like a wolf's head, I guess. That's it! Oh, that's it! That's it! You think you can just threaten me with that thing on, don't you? Knock it off. Your head also looks really uncanny with that helmet. So, nickname? The boy's tone made it excruciatingly clear he was really getting tired of her shit at that moment, which ultimately made her abdicate her stance on the matter. Whatever, fine. Superbia? Is that how you pronounce that? Superbia? That's interesting. Unique names are also... Yeah, you gotta love a nickname you haven't heard before, or a name. Is it fair enough? Doesn't seem like there's anything super about the girl. Yikes. Savage? The wolf boy thought about it for a moment. It is really... Please, can we call him something else?
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
As the seconds passed, the girl grew increasingly agitated again. Hey, you tricked me. Now you've got a leg up on me. That's what you think, right? Now you get my name and I don't have yours, so... No, shut up. You shut up. Nobody tells me to shut up. My words are far more valuable than yours. I'm saying I'm thinking about it. Can you stop being a little bitch for a few moments so I can even say my name? Okay. You're not even hearing yourself, are you? Calm down already. Holy hell. We're in the same boat, okay? That small outburst seemed to calm down the bunny girl. After he let a few seconds pass to test her mettle, the guy spoke again, making good on his word. So, I have a nickname too. It's Invidia. I wonder if it's a coincidence that they both end in Ia. Superbia, Invidia, I hope I'm saying that right. NVIDIA. Okay, that works, I guess. Now what? Now, I'm not sure. Maybe it's time to say hi. As their tones settled down, the girl wearing the bear-themed helmet reached forward onto the desk, as if trying to stand up. The both of them turned to look at her, but just as quickly, all three of them no longer could see anything of each other or the classroom. Or we could start the program by mistake. Had to happen sooner or later, I guess. Me. From the inside of their helmets, they could see a girl. She looked fairly cute, if not a little young. There was a remarkable purity emanating from her. Interesting. That's me. It is? Oh, okay. It's a fake representation of me, I guess. You could say it's my avatar. From the moment that avatar spoke, time seemed to stand still. Hello everyone, and welcome to your unfortunate but warranted prison. My name is me, and meeting you at last is entirely my pleasure, I assure you. Please remain silent, as no one can hear you, and this is a very important recording you will only hear once. It is shared to all 9 of you to keep the playing field fair. Yeah, already you get the vibe like this is important, you better pay attention, huh? First, I will be telling you a few rules that will be very important, so make sure to listen closely. As that honeyed voice flowed forth, the pose on the screen changed, as if to indicate a different emotion. However, the tonality was unchanging, clashing with what was shown. Okay. The helmet you wear is very special. If you attempt to remove it, you will be surrendering your right to live. Oh, so I would please urge you not to do that. Or do it if you want. It's no skin off my back. No, really. I don't have skin. I'm just an avatar. The avatar's tone grew colder with those words, but it was back to normal as quickly as it had first changed. I understand it is very uncomfortable, but if you wish to get rid of it, you'll have to follow my instructions later. For the time being, you are stuck with it. Now, very important fact. I am merely an image that represents someone in your group. Your goal in this game is to kill me. To that effect, the game we will play is called, you guessed it, Kill Me. Or, Kill Me. I don't know how that's supposed to be said. Kill me. After you'll have killed me, you'll be one step closer to escaping this hellhole I put you in. Okay. Please accept my sincerest apologies for that, too. If there was any other way, I would have taken it. Unfortunately, your time is not infinite. You have a total of 6 hours to bring about my death. Should the allotted time expire, you will all surrender your right to live. The thought is so very unbearable. I wonder, was that a little hint? Unbearable? Because her helmet's supposed to look like a bear? Speaking of time limits, when you are in a room like this one, your time limit is shortened to 39 minutes. Okay? You are locked in this room until you figure something out, preferably within the allotted time. What you have to figure out changes with each room, except for these first rooms. In these first rooms, all 3 groups will have to figure out what links all of you together. Don't worry, I made it a little easy because the time will have been ticking down to 30 minutes while I spoke. See, I am fair, as long as you obey the rules. Wait, it said she got colder, so... See, I am fair, as long as you obey the rules. The chilling stare made its appearance once more, only to be replaced with her normal, kinder eyes afterwards. Don't worry. As soon as you figure out the answer, simply say, Let me out, followed by the answer, and the door will automatically come unlocked. I wonder, am I supposed to... Okay. Unfortunately, if your answer is wrong, the one who said it will surrender their right to live. Oh, that's not any amount of pressure. I trust you understand this means that if you senselessly scream for me to let you out, you will merely die. So please do not do it. Or do it if you want. If you animals value your lives so little, then be my guest. I will talk more about the Kill Me game once you are out. I have one last thing of note to tell you before I go. When you escape, the door will close behind your group, and you will not be allowed to come back. Ever. Make absolutely sure to collect the key cards and any weird keys you find here. To disable cheating, you are not allowed to take any item out with you that isn't in one of the final containers of these deduction rooms. I'll see you later. Wow. Following that crazy recording, the screen was replaced with a normal view of the classroom. Everything is going as planned. It is so interesting to me that we are starting out as, seemingly, as the mastermind behind this. That is already something that I don't think I've seen, like, in any game. Because even if it ends up being one of those things where the main character turns out to be the mastermind or turns out to blah, 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 it's never presented, like, immediately first thing. You know? Did you see that too? Finally, one of them spoke up again, even though they weren't in any state of mind to fully register what the artificial lunatic had told them. Yeah? What is even going on here? I don't get any of it, and that girl is some creepy shit. I have to admit this wake-up call is a little unexpected. Anyway, there's no time for screwing around. Me said there was only a half hour before we die in this room, and I honestly don't want to test that claim. Yeah, that's understandable. We have to leave. Pronto. Me? Oh, right, that girl's name. Fine, whatever. Like hell I'm dying here. But what about you, little girl? Little girl? Would you mind finally giving us a nickname to call you by, too? Or you could just say your actual name if you don't care either. These nicknames exist just because Bunny Girl here got cold feet. Bunny Girl? Fuck off with that! Look, you're wearing that, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Yeah, I like their dynamic. This is as stressful as hell. Or this is stressful as hell, sorry. Being locked in here with these two would be terrifying if I didn't know better. Actually, now that I think about it, funny, I can't remember my... Whoa, okay. I can't remember my name. I'm too young to have Alzheimer's yet, but what about you, grumpy face? First of all, I am not grumpy. And second of all, how can you be so calm and crack jokes at a time like this? We're running out of time here. Spit your name out already. Holy shit. Apparently playing the part of the fearful girl seems to be working out. Neither of them are suspecting anything. Though, it's making that idiot sandwich even more annoyed, which is either bad or really great. A small sound came from the smaller girl, but the two others just looked at each other in confusion. Superbia eventually threw her hands in the air and decided to leave the two of them alone for a while. She said, bye. I'm about to go look around myself. Despite the timer going down, things calmed a little after her departure. Look, I can't hear you. You'll have to talk a little louder. He leaned towards her as if waiting for her to answer. Another tiny sound came from the girl's helmet, which naturally distorted their voices thanks to the sound modulator inside each of them. Ancora. Ancora or Ancora? Okay, disclaimer that I might not be pronouncing that one right. That's the one I'm not sure about for sure. Ancora or Ancora? Ancora. I think I'm gonna try Ancora for now. That's what I heard. Oh, it's you now. Okay. That's right. It's Ancora. Ancora's my nickname. Another made-up nickname to hide behind. It's necessary, just like how I have to make sure nobody can find out I'm behind this. However, things could get dicey later. Following that introduction, Ancora talked... Oh, this is our first option. Haha. Talked more with Nvidia or went to check on Superbia. Not that Superbia isn't interesting, because she is. But already, I feel like we don't... I want to get a better grasp of what he's like. You know, I can't remember my actual name either. When I was thinking about it, Ancora just popped out. But it's not really a name, is it? Nvidia crossed his arms pensively, trying to make sense of the situation a little. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I bet the bunny is too afraid to admit she's got amnesia, too. She completely dodged it earlier. Oh? Ah, fuckwad! The door's actually locked! While they spoke, Superbia had tried to open the door. Despite the lack of facial features, it was easy to see she was getting worked up again. The boy held his hands up, calmly shrugging. No kidding. That's what me said before. It's... maybe they're saying M-E. Because it's weirding me out to say me. Stupid. We can't even leave for real. If anybody told me I would be stuck in some dumb classroom with a bunch of idiots to play a stupid game. Superbia tried to twist the handle in vain. It wasn't going to work. Fuck! I was so sure it was just a dumb fucking joke! All the more reason to hurry, then. We don't have any time. 3 minutes already went by. We can sort all other information later. When you're done trying to open the door, join me and Ancora. Me and Ancora. Ancora agreed with Nvidia. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about, but our first priority is to leave, so let's start looking around. Let's see. Leave anything you find in the cubicles in the back. That way we can easily look at everything we find. Organized, alright. The both of them set off to explore the room and see what they could find. Shortly after, Superbia joined them, having given up on the door. The timer in their helmets read 27 minutes remaining. It's more than enough time. Obviously, I already know what's going on, and what links all of us here, but I can't skip any steps. I'm not actually dyslexic. Sometimes it may seem that way, but what happens is I'm just a really fast reader, and I read faster than I talk, so sometimes I just read ahead, and I try to say I try to say one word, but my brain is thinking another word, and then they just match together. They mash together. Anyway. If I thought about it too much, it would jeopardize the operation, and I'd be found out. It's best to just focus on the search in the room. It's pretty simple. All that needs to be done is to investigate as normal. A lot of things in the room can be selected as part of the search. It's also possible to check the cubicles in the back to see everything that's been found. A bit like an inventory of sorts. Inventory a search. Okay, okay. Deduction. Nice. Press shift to show highlights. So I guess that means the things we can actually click on. These look locked, but it can't hurt to give it a go and see if they open. Forget it. I already tried. None of them open. All locked. Well, in that case, did you try looking behind or under? You know, you're smarter than I. You're smarter than you look. I hadn't thought of that yet. Nvidia crouched, peeking under the lockers and spying an empty area. Reaching into it, he eventually pulled out an item. Looks like we hit the jackpot. Here's a key. But it doesn't fit any of these locks. Let's try it somewhere else then, Einstein. That's a good guess coming from you, but I don't... Coming from you! But I don't think my name has anything to do with Einstein. It's a figure of speech. Whatever. Nvidia made sure the key was kept safe on the box shelves in the back of the room. Alrighty. As Ancora, I hate going into something not knowing how to pronounce the names. But I figured this time it can't be helped. As Ancora approached the bookcase, Superbia stopped her with a hand on her shoulder. There's nothing in there. How do you know? What about all those books? Watch and learn. The rabbit-themed girl reached for one of the books. Then she pulled, and the entire row came out with her grip. Oh. Wow, what the heck? Not surprising, but, well, gotta play the part, I guess. They're fakes. Not a single book in there is real. And there's nothing else in there, either. Exactly. Take that, book nerds. Superbia said, fuck nerd lives. Classrooms use these things to show movies and whatever else, so it's a projector. I like watching movies in class. Unfortunately, we can't reach it. Even Superbia is not tall enough. Aw, so is she the tallest one? That's cute. We'd need a stepladder. Or a ladder. That's what I said. Not at all. Ladders and stepladders are... Look, we really have no time for this at all. That's funny. Okay. Chalkboard, right? How many times do you think people have drawn dicks on this chalkboard before the teacher sat down in the morning? Oh, sorry. I didn't hear. Could you repeat the question? Oh, never mind. I was just wondering about stupid stuff. Either way, there's nothing here. Not even the slightest bit of chalk, so let's move out. Okay. Did you look in there yet? I just finished and nada. So much for that. Okay. Was this? Yep. There's like no chance in hell I put my hands in there. Suit yourself, but we have to look everywhere. No, we don't have to look in there. Are you this afraid of trash? Clearly not, since I'm talking to you. Dang, okay. Look again, genius. The bin is empty. There's just no point. And what about underneath the bin? There's nothing there either. Who would be so stupid as to hide something under a garbage bin? So, did you check then? Yes, I did check. She's like, what's up with these 20 questions? So you did put your hands in there in the end. I'll put the back of my hand on your face if you don't shut up. Actually, I think that would just hurt the back of your hand. How? This mask is in the way. Stop, I'm out. I'm walking away from this bin right now. Okay, bye. Ankora watched from the silence. That's a lot of animosity over essentially nothing. Okay, was the door the only other thing? Strange, the handle doesn't turn. I mean, I already knew it was locked. There's a slot for a key under it. Do you think what Emmy said was a lie? I'm probably gonna sound stupid as hell saying M-E, but I'm just gonna say what I say until I can get confirmation on how the names are pronounced and all that jazz, okay? You sure that's for a key? What else could it be for? Beats me. One thing's for sure, we can't leave yet. There's even a large metal plate covering the entire window in the door. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I didn't check this. This lamp seemed strange from the very moment I looked at it. It's not the lamp that's strange, though. It's the light. There's something in there. Fine, I'll grab it for you. Shorty. The shorter one crossed her arms in slight annoyance while Superbia grabbed the object to fish it out of the lamp, standing on her tiptoes to reach it. That's funny because I am short, like IRL, so I am the shorter one. Oof, oof, oof. That's hella hot. I don't know how she said that. Anyway, due to the scalding temperature of the object from being so close to the light bulb, Superbia dropped it on the ground. Ankora reached for it before deciding against it. Yeah, don't touch that yet. Give it like a few seconds. Looks like a cylinder of some sort, some kind. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but at least we found it now. I'll take it to the shelves in the back. Superbia competitively stepped onto the object. No way. That's my cylinder now, whatever it's used for. Didn't you say it was too hot to touch yet anyway? Yep, a trade it shares with yours truly, so please vacate my new property. Well, whatever. Just make sure to bring it with the rest so we can have a look at all the things we found. Huh, look. There's a slot on one end, too. Like, something's made to be inserted in there. Like, a key? Another trait it shares with Superbia. Wow. The rabbit-themed girl walked off with the object to go yell some obscenities at NVIDIA. Okay. In the meantime, Ankora grabbed the cylinder and took it over to the shelves in the back. Okay. Alright, so looks like we have a move. Alright. Interesting. There's only one desk that's lit up. That's kind of funny. Okay. Look at this box. Doesn't it feel grossly out of place? What kind of classroom has random metal boxes lying around? Yeah, that's exactly the point I just made, Superbia. Very attentive, I see. What do you think is in there? I don't know, but it looks really heavy. NVIDIA reached around it, grabbing onto the sides to attempt to lift it. He gave up after a few seconds, already panting from the effort. Yep, no lift in that thing. Not only does it look heavy, but it weighs as much as 2 or 3 persons together. That's not fair, you know? People don't all have the same weight. Let's just go with averages, then. The point of the matter is, it's not doable by any of us, for sure. Are you sure you're not just masking your incapability to lift? NVIDIA shrugged, not wanting to get into a fight over it or anything. There's a keypad on one of the sides, but I can't think of what we could enter there. Maybe it's for later, then. Okay. We already did these two, right? What a weird painting. You won't see me hang that in my living room. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. What a weird painting. You won't see me hang that in my living room, that's for sure. Are you sure it's a painting? It looks stuck against the wall, no matter how much I try pulling it off. Feels like it's hiding something underneath. Yeah, but the cover itself is a painting anyway. See, it's painted, and it even has some 3D elements. Superbia dragged her hand along the surface of the painting before removing it just as quickly when a circular piece broke into her finger. Ouch. Yikes! It's coming apart! How old and filthy is this thing? I can't believe I let my pretty hand touch that surface. That's your only worry here? Nvidia sighed in disbelief. Either way, look at the corners. There are several differently shaped holes in the frame. Great, putting things in holes. I outgrew that when I was like 2 years old. Don't even make that joke. Girl, don't even. Some people spend their lives putting things in holes. Might be worth keeping all this in mind after we figure out what to do with it. Mind bringing the circle over to the shelves? She shrugged with disgust, flinging the circle over to the shelves. It landed in one of them, thankfully, on one of its flat ends. Okay. Also, is that like a castle? That's what it looks like. That's where you were sitting, I think. Actually, I was at the desk right in front of that one. And I was at the desk on the far right, in the back. Does this have a purpose? Apparently not. Just looking around. Okay. Oh, wait, did we do that? I don't even remember. Wait, no, wait. I want to go back. I want to do something else first. Okay. Checked everything they had. Brass key. Okay. Cylinder, lamp. Hexagonal prism. Already was on the shelves. Interesting. Oh, okay, that was the back button. Okay. Look, the teacher's desk has drawers behind it. Think we'll find anything in them? Nuts. The first one opens, but it's empty, and the second one's locked. Let's see if the key we found fits here. Bingo. Here we go. I switched my voice for no reason. What's in here, then? There's another key, and a strange block that looks like a triangle. Okay, so we got a triangle and a prism, and a circle. Looks more like a triangular prism to me, since it's a 3D shape. Oh, shut up. You know what I meant. Either way, we should bring all this over to our shelves so we don't lose them. Look, there's a weird slot on the end of this prism. I guess something goes in there then. Nvidia held on to the objects. Ancora didn't care to grab the key back, but Nvidia took it anyway. It's been used already. No point in taking it back. There's also a cabinet underneath the drawers. That one's not locked, so let's have a look inside. Oh, I found something. It's a newspaper clipping. Ahaha! Student murdered at school. Alright. It's talking about a murder at a school, but everything's crossed out. I don't recall anything like that myself. If it's here, though, then it has a link to us, doesn't it? Let's keep it in mind and look around some more. Okay. He brought the newspaper clipping and put it in the back. Oh, so are there only two? Okay. So, our other options are to trust, options, to hide, to talk, and then, you know, logs, auto, quit. So I'm gonna check if you can save on this yet. Nope. Alright, that's fine. I was just checking. And... okay, so... be quick. Our time's short. Any ideas? Any ideas about what we should do here? Clearly, we have to escape this place. Are you familiar with this kind of game? It's generally a small computer game where you click on various elements to search and combine them in various ways to solve puzzles. Yeah, and there have been made movies. Yeah, and there have been movies made about it too. I know. There has to be a reason why we're here, but figuring that out is going to be tough. Let's figure out what links us all here first, and to do that, well, just search everything. Maybe multiple times to make sure we got all there is. Okay. Thanks. I'll be sure to do that. Anything else then? About ME. About the girl in the helmet. That girl, ME, was it? I don't know who she is or anything. Not that I remember a lot from before I woke up, except for certain things. Like what? I don't really want to say. Okay, it's kinda personal. Maybe I'll tell you later if this whole thing isn't a farce and we're still alive by then. What about you? Can you remember stuff yet? It's not like it's been forgotten for real. No, I'm trying to think about it, but it's like there's a wall. You and me both, then. Wonder if Superbia is doing any better. Probably not. You and I both, you mean? Huh? Oh, nothing. I guess we should go back to searching. Okay. Interesting. Never mind. You know where to find me. Okay. So, just to be safe, I want to try these two from a different angle. See if that changes it. Maybe a key we found will help with this now. Oh yeah, plus we got that. I forgot about that. She inserted the key in the locker to open the first compartment, but it was empty. Ah, nuts. Nothing in here at all. Try the others too. Maybe it'll work on more than one lock. She went ahead and attempted to unlock the other drawers, which found a moderate amount of success. In one of them, she found a rectangular prism. Yeah, man, we collecting all the shapes today. All the others were empty. Another one of those prisms. No, wait, this is Encore, my bad. Another one of those prisms. When I shake it, I can feel there's something inside. I don't feel too surprised we found another of those here. Small things come in big packages, huh? Hey, I just noticed the prism has a weird slot on one of its ends too, like the other. At any rate, let's leave it in the back. Okay. Some of these have pretty funny titles even if they're fakes. How to raise your IQ by kidnapping gifted children, okay? No one has to fly. Celsius 233. Okay. Complete study on nomadics. Nomadics? Okay, I don't get that one yet. Okay, that last one's not that funny, but what's a nomadic? Oh, okay, so I'm not supposed to get it. That's fine. Alright. So, let's try talking to Superbia. What is it? Okay. Any ideas about what we should do here? Clearly that portrait has to do with something, even if it looks old and filthy. The frame's really odd. Look at the shapes indented in it. Yeah. If I had to guess, we need to put something in all four of those. Wow, some sort of shape. I don't believe I've seen any shapes in here. I guess that much myself, but... What, do you want my opinion on what we have to do or not? Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Any other wastes of time? About the girl in the helmet. What about her? She's called Emmy, and she spoke at me earlier. Because it wasn't really a convo, right? All she did was tell me to die. Well, that's a little unfair. Not really. I wouldn't really put it that way. Oh yeah? Should I say she's inviting me out? Should I say she's inviting me to go out and have lunch then? Should I tell her I graciously accept and that I'll be there on time? When she says to jump, you ask, how high, don't ya? Well, no, but she didn't tell us to die. In fact, there was a weird concern over us, I think. Doesn't matter. The point is, she's been telling me what to do. That fact did make Superbia look slightly upset, for all that Ancora could see of her. Do you know what happened to the last guy who tried to tell me what to do? What happened to him? I killed him. Okay. We're okay. Good to know. Time stood still as she admitted it. Ancora wasn't sure what she should feel about it. I'm kidding, you dunce. Oh, okay. Man, it's so hard to know if you're taking it as a joke or not with that helmet covering your face. Look, our timer's ticking. We really don't have time for any of this. Okay, I understand. Any other waste of time? No. Never mind. Sure, whatever. Okay. So, yeah, they all have slots. Yeah. But I wonder what, the difference is between messing with some of them and then just putting them in the painting. Or do you mess with them to do that? After fiddling a little by using the thin, wide circle Superbia broke off from the painting, the group managed to open the object. Inside was a smaller triangular prism and a piece of paper. It reads, it's a text message. 7 p.m., back of school, left bin, brown bag. What does that mean? Clearly they're instructions. I know this anyway. It's a pack of drugs generally left in a hidden area so nobody but the recipient can find it. And how would you know that? I have a friend who's I have a friend who's an addict. Not very reputable. I really can't talk. Hold on. Not very reputable, if you ask me. Whatever. I'm not here to talk about my life. Anything about who sent this? Apparently the sender's name is Pandora. Oh. I suppose we should keep that in mind. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. By making clever use of the large circular object in the slot of the prism, the group slid its cap right off. Inside was a smaller cylinder and a printed picture. That's a website of some variety. The address reads... Whoa, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where the words start and begin. The sin emptiness. Okay. The title of the page says My Emptiness, and there's a list of names. 9 of them. Pandora, Whoa, okay, here we go. Alright. Pandora, Tristitia? Okay. Invidia, Ira, Superbia, Gula, Luxuria, Avarita, and Ancora. Interesting. So they do all end with A, but not all of them are an IA. This kind of rings a bell. Yeah. Checked everything they had. Okay. So, can we do something with this? How do we... How do I be like, yo, I want to use that thing on the thing? Okay, Okay. What does... This doesn't... Oh, okay. You can trust me. Hey, I got an achievement. Hey. Okay. So far, we only know these two. And we have, like, no trust with her. But with Wolf, we're at, like, 33%. So that's not bad, actually. For this being, like, the first time they've interacted. Or supposedly, anyway. That's not bad. Yeah. That's interesting. I like that you can check that. It would be really cool to have something like that in, V3, because, like, I know we have the friendship meter or whatever, but that's not the same thing as trust level. And I wonder, you know, how different it would be. Anyway. Okay. This is usually the point where I would get stuck. We already we already checked that one. So, double check. I did click on everything, yes? Okay. Should I click on the painting again? I might try that. We still don't have all four of those shapes, do we? No, we don't, for now. Guess it's time to get a move on. Interesting. I still don't know what to do with this. Me neither. Didn't realize who was talking at first, but okay. Hide. Are we hiding? Where are we hiding? Okay, interesting. Oh god, I don't like that there's a hide button. I do not like that at all. Sam, I am. Okay, steel key. Circular object. So, does that mean that we have to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots? Okay. Oh no, Okay. It would be kind of hard to just sit down right now. Yeah, maybe. These drawers are now as empty as my pockets on the day they serve us pizza in the cafeteria. That is a mood. I love pizza, but this isn't the time for that anyway. I wish I could just call Pizza Hut. Wait, Pizza Hoyt? Right now. There's no working phone here, and stop making me feel hungry. They're all empty, so this is just a waste of time. Takes a waste to know a waste. Yes, very hilarious. Let's go. You know, well, wait, hold on. I still don't know what to do with this. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, we did that already. And... okay, so let's move and try that again. Nobody can reach it, since it's not important anyway. Okay. This door is sure locked. Wait, there's something here. What did you find? I'm gonna try auto, not audio. There was a coin lodged on the inside of the handle. Guess that's why it wasn't moving before, huh? Door's still not opening, though. A coin? That's so random. Is it? Yeah, I wonder. The coin was added to their inventory at the back of the room. Okay, so we found one more thing. That's good. Let's try using it. Let's try messing with these prisms. Using the small coin, the group managed to pry the rectangular prism open. Inside was a small cube and a newspaper clipping. Principal arrested. Okay. This is an article about the principal of a school being arrested over charges of murder. According to what's written, he was delirious and kept blaming delinquents or something. Do I have to turn this on every time? I don't know. Hearing all that gives me the chills. We might as well put it with the rest of the stuff we found. Okay. After fiddling with the prism and the small coin, the group unlocked the mysteries that dwelled inside of the hexagonal prism. Inside was a smaller hexagonal prism. And a piece of paper. It's written, "A fake with pigtails." What the heck does that even mean? Oh, okay. My pigtails aren't fucking fake, you dead tree leftover? What does that even mean? Okay, it's got to be the least useful thing we found here, but I don't know. I feel weird reading that. Really? Don't even. Doesn't matter to me. Does anything matter to you at all? Okay. So now we have all 4 of these things, right? Yeah, so we can... Let's try the painting now. The shapes we found all look like they could go in the corners of this painting. Let's try them then. First, the cylinder goes into the circle. Does it? Oh, come on. Matching shapes is so easy, even your mom could do it. Let me do it. The rabbit girl snatched all of the shapes out of Nvidia's hands to push them in each indentation one by one. When all 4 were in, the painting opened slightly, revealing a largely empty compartment. Hey, there's stuff inside. Let's see. The first item was a pair of electronic cards. On one side of them were a few cyan? Is that how you say it? Cyan? And red. Frick. And on the other was a weird letter S. You mean the S that, like, everybody draws in their notebook? Hey, look, it's... Yep! Hey, look, it's a cool S. You know, they're all over the place. Graffiti in the bathrooms, painted here and there, anywhere, really. Yeah. There was also a sheet of paper. This paper is pretty straight. It says... "Welcome to my emptiness." Is it related to... Yeah, probably. Does it say anything else? Nope, but there's another thing in here. Give me a sec. Ancora reached into the safe, pulling out a large old key. So, is that it? Didn't you say something about a lock on the door earlier? Will this work? I don't know. Let's give it a shot, but I'm doubtful. Yeah, because you probably have to use that to find what links you all together before you can leave. Their attempts to unlock the door didn't work. The key did not actually fit into the lock at all. It was far too big. We don't have a lot of time left. Feel free to look around the room some more, but when you're ready, let's gather back at the door. Okay. So, the key... It's not related to this, is it? Because I don't think there was a lock. Yeah. Okay. Would it be to one of these? Oh, okay. They're all empty. Just kidding. Okay. How about this? These, yep, okay. The safe is now as clean as can be. And we don't have much time, so get to thinking. Alright. I'm doing it. I'm trying to think. Maybe the black border, yeah. No one put anything on this since we last checked, huh? Oh, I forgot. We're the only ones here, and none of us could have done it. Why am I talking to myself? Earth to Ancora, please respond. We have a lot of things to investigate and so little time to do it, so get searching. Yeah, that's fair. A big nothing in there. Whether it's big or small, nothing is always just that. Nothing. Thank you for your wisdom, Ancora. Probably. Oh, whoa, I'm redoing that. Hold on, okay. Nothing else to see here. It's just a big old lamp. Probably brighter than Superbia anyway. Burn again. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Either of you figured out what links us here yet? Well, first of all, what are we? We're clearly aliens. No, not like that. Stop being stupid. I meant what we do in life. We're students, right? I clearly recall coming here before. That makes sense to me. But then, who are we? Why were we put here? Ugh, this is so annoying. What about you, Ancora? Got an idea about why we're here? What connects us? They're never gonna say it on their own, huh? I guess dying if you get it wrong isn't really appealing. There's no choice, then. Good old Ancora is gonna have to step in. The girl stepped forward towards the door, inhaling deeply as if preparing herself to speak it out. The two others stopped all talking and listened. Let me out. What links us is... Bro, I didn't know you were gonna do that. Wait, items? What links us is... Oh, okay. So... Okay. My emptiness? I mean, I definitely have the feeling that Superbia has to do with this student murdered at the school. Because even though she tried to play it off like, oh, it was a joke, I don't think so. A text message. Fake with pigtail. Maybe it's the text messages, but what connects them is my emptiness. So, I'm gonna get this wrong. What? Oh wait, it's the exact amount of words. My emptiness. As soon as the words left her mouth, a click came from the door. Dude, I got it? Really? Nice. The three of them looked at each other. Oh, you didn't die, apparently. Of course not. It was the answer. Were you really hoping for the opposite? And what about the metal box behind the desk? It didn't have any purpose. Yeah, I'm curious too, but we have to go. We only have a few minutes left until we die. Superbia immediately walked outside after that. Remembering what had been told to them, Nvidia grabbed the old key and walked out of the room after motioning toward the shelves at Ancora. Doing good at Nvidia's motion, Ancora remained inside for only another moment in order to nab the strange key cards from the shelves. There's nothing else important in it now, since it's just the bare minimum to make sure nobody gets sidetracked while exploring these rooms. Since remaining here was useless and dangerous, the girl followed the others. As each of them left the room, their timers turned off one by one. Yay! We did it! Frickin' hype! All three of them emerged into a hallway. Superbia was already examining the nearby wall, having noticed the metal plates covering the entrance as soon as she'd left the classroom. There were 3 other people nearby, all of them watching the new arrivals. So they finished first, all of them wearing the same kind of high-tech helmet the first group had. Before Ancora could talk to them, Superbia interjected herself. "Nothing to do about this, it's completely blocked off. I guess we have to meet up with these losers now. Oh, I guess we have to meet up with these losers now. The losers are in hearing range." Well, maybe she doesn't care. Probably not. "Hey, Ancora. Finally joined us, huh? You know, this place is kind of familiar." He remained pensive for a moment until Superbia decided to leave them and head to the group of losers, as she called them. "We better go and meet them too. Hopefully they've had more luck than us in remembering who they are and what this place is. I mean, it's clearly a school, but..." He offered a shrug at Ancora before vanishing off to join the group. After a brief moment, Ancora joined the group in order to properly introduce herself to them too. There it is. This meeting will pretty much determine how things will go for the next 5 hours. I wonder what that means. Now that Ancora was walking towards them, she could observe the group a little more closely. 2 boys and 1 girl, apparently. Though that third one was more of a woman than a girl. Oh? That's the second group. So, I mean, I feel like she, at least, is probably a teacher. Or principal or something like that. I guess they managed to escape first. This guy on the left, he's... Ira? I hope it's Ira. He's Ira, and fittingly, he has the lion helmet. Fairly built, decidedly someone you don't want to mess with on a physical level. Well, no, it's Ira. Sorry, my bad. Okay. This guy on the left, he's Ira, and fittingly, he has the lion helmet. Blech. Whatever, just... Okay. In the middle, there is Tristitia. Oh, okay. I definitely thought that was her name. So I was like, wait, what? In the middle, there is Tristitia. He has the horse helmet, and he's also a little round. Don't be frickin' rude, Ancora, jeez. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Not everyone keeps up in shape like Ira does. Okay. Tristitia. Yeah, I swear to God, that's it. And on the right, there is Avaricia. She has the pig helmet, and she's also clearly older than the rest. To think a teacher is actually a member of my emptiness. The situation had come to a standstill between the 2 teams of 3. All of them looked upon one another as if judging each other's potential threat level. The entire scenario was playing out similarly to a pack of predators sniffing out who would be the first to go, regardless if their given animal was a carnivore, herbivore, or omnivore. This really can't last any longer. I can't blame anyone here for hesitating this much, because it's hard to tell who can be trusted. If anybody can even be trusted. The thing is, not even I know which one will be the most useful. But there's no point in hesitating then. It's a gamble, and that's all there is to it. So it doesn't matter. As Ancora contemplated her options, Invidia and Superbia moved forward. Deciding to not fall behind, the girl did much of the same. Ancora... Okay, so we're doing this individually, not, like, in groups. Okay. Let's talk to Ira. Hi. Hey. Ira clammed up after that greeting and Ankora didn't know what else to say. A few seconds of utterly intolerable silence settled between them. Not much of a talker, huh? That's not really my strength. My strength is strength itself. Isn't that great? Ira moved his arm to flex a little, showing off to Ankora. From up close, he seemed even more built than he looked from afar. He's stuttering? It's kinda weird. Is he afraid or something? Or maybe it's genetic. Anyway, I bet you want to know my name? It's Ira. Shortened to the point, isn't it? Not that I chose it, to be fair. It just sort of popped into my head. Like, that's my name, and then I knew. So much for not being chatty. Maybe he's shy, and he's making efforts to get over it. Ira scratched his helmet a little, which made it look like he was scratching the back of his head. The fact he was wearing the helmet didn't seem to hinder him much. And you, what's your name? According to what we found in our room, I'm Ankora. Ah, really? Huh. Funny, that was the final name on that list. I guess you guys found the list of names too. Yeah, with the website address. I'm not too good at all that stuff. Yeah, as much as I want to keep his character intact, I think just for the sake of saving time, I'm not going to do all of these stutters, but just make sure you keep that in mind. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I figured that part out already. No problem here. Hey, what does that mean? I did it naturally. Don't make fun of me for being bad with computers. Bah, forget it. Nice to meet you, I guess. I don't suppose you know anything about these helmets? I wanted to take it off, but when I tugged on it, that weird little girl appeared again, and I was told if I tried that again, it would cut my head off. Sorry, I'm in the dark too. That sucks. Let's talk about it later then. With a nod towards the others, he turned to the side a little bit, making it clear he was done talking with Ankora for now. Yeah, he's a little rude. Then again, Ira takes after the sin of wrath, so one can't expect otherwise. Interesting! I was wondering if the seven deadlies were gonna jump in. After everyone introduced themselves to each other, the group took a few moments to sort everything out. Oh, so we only got to do one. Interesting. So to recapitulate, is that how you say that? I don't even know. We have Ankora. No. So to recapitulate, we have Ankora, the girl wearing a helmet that looks like a bear. Then there's Avarisha, wearing one that looks like a pig. Yeah, sorry, I don't think that particular mask means anything either, if that makes you feel any better. It wasn't clear if Avarisha even acknowledged what Tristisha had said. She remained silent out of concern, annoyance, anger, or simply because she was speechless at the fact he felt the need to add some kind of apology. Just be ready. I'm trying to figure this guy's voice out. Just be ready for others to mind it more. Either way, there's Superbia too. She's the rabbit. Excuse you? You mean a rabbit queen? It didn't look like her confidence was radiating strongly enough to make Tristisha back off. Yes, sure. But you wear a rabbit helmet and not a crown. So that makes you just a rabbit right now. Where was I? Right, there's the lion too. Ira. Then we have Invidia the wolf. And myself, Tristisha the horse. We're lacking 3 others. Who cares? We're safe and it's all that matters. The others can eat shit and die. Okay. I wouldn't say safe just yet. And besides, that's not really nice either. What do you want me to do about it? I know you're a teacher, so you totally have to act like you care, but you don't have to keep that up here. You know what me said, right? You're as much a suspect as anybody else. That goes for you too. Ugh. Avarisha took her distance to cool off before some kind of fight broke out. Maybe she simply couldn't stand the rabbit, but Ankora couldn't tell. Where do you get that number anyway? 3 more of us? Yeah, we're supposedly 9 total. Me told us that much. Don't you guys ever listen when you're in class? No. There's also the blah blah blah. Every time new people come in, I gotta like readjust, and my voice is kind of like. There's also the matter of the time ticking. We're not too far off hitting the first hour mark. Me said 6 hours was our limit, right? I hope they hurry then. Our room wasn't nearly this bad. It's possible they're having issues because they're not used to piecing elements together. There was barely any of that needed. As if fate had been waiting for the subject to be brought up, the final door opened and out of the room bolted 2 figures. Only 2? What? Okay. Interesting. The redhead is Gula and the other one is Luxuria. But where's the third one? They left the room in a hurry, and as soon as they were out, Luxuria rolled up into a ball, and Gula held the wall next to the closed door as support. This was completely absurd. Who could have engineered such deadly contraptions? We made it out just in time, but... As she spoke, a small click came from the door to signal the fact it locked again, and in the same moment, everyone's vision turned black. Oh boy, first victim already. Hello again to all of you, dear animals. Sorry for that. I'm sure you don't like to be called animals, yet none of you could pass for actual human beings. At the very least, congratulations are in order. Congratulations, you made it out. At least, I am hoping all 9 made it out. As a prize for managing to get out, I'll be generous. The door in front of you will be rendered accessible, or at least the panel next to it will be. Please take your time solving the puzzle on it while exchanging pleasantries between fellow criminals. Oh, did I not make that clear before? Allow me to rectify that, then. Oh boy. All of you are backstabbers of the highest order. Criminals, scum, animals. Wow, okay. You let your instincts drive over reason. You commit crimes like they're nothing. In particular, you all have one special crime you hold dear to your heart. Don't let anyone find out, or maybe they'll distrust you. Maybe they'll kill you. But first, one thing at a time. By unlocking this door, you'll gain access to the crossroads. That which originally was in the middle of your beloved school is now where you'll coldly murder each other. Don't be late now. I'll see you later. Okay. Me vanished once more. The group took a few seconds to calm down since the recording had been disorienting due to the fact it was shown directly in their helmets. We already introduced ourselves to each other, so after you two go, we'll do the introductions back at you. Avarisha stepped forward, pointing at the two girls who escaped last. Wait a second. Both of our teams had 3 people in them. What about yours? It's... the third one, she... Luxuria held her helmet, visibly shaking at the mere thought of what she was trying to say. Gula stepped forward to take over. Deepest apologies. She is very reserved. If your strengths fail you, I am capable of uttering our companion's ultimate fate in your stead. No, it's fine. I'll tell them. Our room was hard, and she guessed wrong. Interesting. So that's what happened with them. The third girl guessed wrong? Luxuria pushed her back to a wall, and Luxuria pushed her back to a wall and slid down to the ground, holding her legs in a fetal position. An awkward silence lingered on the group, only interrupted by her sniffling a tad. At that moment, Gula cleared her throat. I am assuming your wanton gazes are fixated on my being at the moment. I am unfortunately acutely aware my physique is unsuitably dressed for societal purposes. She glanced over at Luxuria, who either didn't notice it or paid no mind to it. She seemed envious of that hoodie. So, what she said earlier about being kidnapped, not being able to help when it happens, or what you're wearing during that. I can assure you this spotty article was not in any way my own doing. Whoever incarcerated us must be finding some sort of wicked enjoyment out of it. Admittedly, I didn't touch their clothing at all, so that's false. Also, as it is apparent, I can witness you all adorned of a helmet much like hers and mine. Oh, I didn't even see that. Also, as it is apparent, I can witness you all are adorned of a helmet much like hers and mine. Yeah, the sooner it's off, the better off I'll be. Naturally? Naturally. Who would hold any desire to don their cranium with such an aberration? Not only is its appearance grotesque, but it's also completely unwieldy. Following that, the introductions began anew. This time, it included the pair who had just come out. Ankora didn't feel like talking to either of them, since her mind was entirely on the puzzle they had to solve. Or that she had to solve, really. It's probably on a few of their minds, too. This puzzle is fairly important to get past, like my avatar said, but it can wait a little bit. The blonde girl hesitated for a few seconds, but she ultimately decided to not bother with the puzzle for now. Meeting with the two newcomers would allow her to learn important information about them. Ankora... I mean, I do kind of wonder, what she was doing to have that outfit, but... waved at Luxuria. Tristitia was already in the process of talking to Luxuria when Ankora waved, prompting her to join them instead. And I'm Luxuria, or Lux. It's cuter, don't you think? Cute things are nice, I think. This helmet I have is really not cute, though. I bet. My name is Ankora, and it's good to meet you, Luxuria. At least, as good as things are here. The smaller girl nodded, excited to meet Ankora. She most likely smiled under her helmet there. If people could be likened to desserts, she'd sound like she's a cupcake. Oh, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Yeah, likewise too. It's just too bad for the third girl, though. She didn't make it out. Where'd you go? Seeing how she started sobbing lightly, Tristitia moved away, wanting nothing to do with it. Of course. Ankora glanced in his direction, as if disapproving. It's alright. was nothing you could do, right? Yeah. It was just a mistake in the end. Nvidia happened to come by at that moment. Hey, I'm Nvidia. I'm Luxuria, or Lux if you prefer. It's shorter and cuter, huh? Maybe so. You remind me of one of my 6 sisters. 6? I already had slight Rantaro vibes from him, so that kind of adds to that, but also there are some other characters that come to mind as well. Just to compare. 6 sisters? That's a lot of siblings. Yeah, I'm 7th in line. What are the chances of that happening, huh? I'm the youngest of the bunch, and days are pretty hellish. Oh no! Oh, really? I guess that's true if your siblings are all the opposite gender. Or if you have many of them. That's right. I assume you wouldn't really understand that kind of fresh hell. Not many can boast or curse having such an extensive family. It took them a few moments to realize Luxuria had slipped away during their little talk about siblings. She had joined others to introduce herself to them too. Oops, she's gone. Anyway, let's meet back up with the others. Okay, sure. He walked back to the group, leaving Encore alone with her thoughts. I can't believe nobody is thinking about the puzzle. This is all well and good, but it's there, you know? Are they going to keep talking while ignoring the main pressing matter? It's Tristitia this and Superbia that and Luxuria this. Why can't we have better, shorter nicknames? Those are much easier to remember. I like the name Lux, too. Maybe we can make up smaller, cuter nicknames. Encore was already no longer listening to them. Instead, she stood in front of the puzzle, having decided to solve that while they were talking about nicknames. There was a sense of urgency nobody else was acknowledging. Maybe it's just their way of coping with it. They're distracting each other, trying to find the chink in their peers' armor. Something feels wrong with all of this, too. This door wasn't supposed to be locked in this way. This feels like my friend is testing me, but they don't know about what's happening here. Was I duped? Or is someone else duping me, perhaps? I know for a fact there is a traitor in this group. The entire reason why this is being held is to find out the traitor, because they all shouldn't know Pandora's real identity. My real identity. One of them knows, though. Is it Superbia? Nvidia? Gula? Luxuria? Avarisha? Tristitia? Or maybe Ira? Of course, I already know who Pandora is. It's because I'm Pandora. But what if the traitor died already? Could I be so lucky? Until I find proof, I'll assume it's one of those still alive. And I'll make sure they pay, even if I have to kill 6 of them. Okay, so I think that is a good place to stop. What do you guys think so far? I'm already intrigued, and I'm not the sort of person to just say something I don't mean when it comes to stuff like this. Usually I'm pretty blunt about my opinions when it comes to video games and characters and stuff like that. So I'm genuinely interested, and I do want to know what happens, and I'm guessing this could become a pretty popular game. So if you guys wouldn't mind looking up the information on it, there will be a bunch of stuff in the description. There's a Discord server, there's a trailer for the game. I know that they would super appreciate anything you guys can do to spread the word. Of course, you don't have to, but if you do, thank you. My question for today is pretty general, as obviously this game is not very well known yet, since it hasn't come out. So, I want to just know your opinions on the game. What are you excited by so far? Are you intrigued by the mysteries that have been presented? Is there a certain character that you want to know more about? That kind of stuff. Just leave a comment letting me know whatever you want. And I can't promise that I'll reply to everything, but I'll read them all eventually. Don't worry. Finally, if you would like an update on anything else that is going on with this channel, please check my last community post. It should have a detailed description of some things that I am working on and some things that I wanted to tell you guys about. I figured it would be better than saying it all in a video, because then the ending would be like 10 minutes long. Maybe not that bad, but you know what I mean. So as always, you guys know where to reach me. Please stay safe during this time, and I hope you all have a really good day, really good week, really good month, etc. See you next time!